And hopefully nothing broke. Because this is armor. There's a good 50-50 chance shit broke. Oh shit, even I can't move. That's weird. Oh, right, no, new template locks all, not just everyone except admin logged. I remember. Funnily enough, we're actually probably going to remove it at the moment. Armor's gotten well enough at processing everything. But yeah, Element Lemonade, this is Blitz. Blitz, he has done a bit of a soft basic training, so hasn't actually been onto the server before. Apologies, loaded up the Zeus interface to load kits and fucking immediately just make it fucked out. But yeah, no, so Blitz here will we'll freaking go over like some very, very basic stuff there. So medical menu and shit as well. Give me just 2 seconds to share.
Sorry, things broke for me for a second.
That's all good. Ship breaking is sort of part of armor.
I'm glad I'm getting the full drinks in.
Alright, cool. I've just put a kit in the arsenal too, just so that everyone has the same thing, so I know what we're working with. Actually, you know what, I'll load a couple others up anyway. Actually, you know what, just the 2 should be fine.
Oh, this is a different bridge.
Do you know how to do this bit, Blitz?
Hell no.
So if you press your Windows button and look at the box, there's a dot.
Hold the Windows button.
There's one that says Arsenal. Just hover over that.
Yeah.
Go into loadouts.
You might need to get a little closer to it too. It's armor. Everything's a little finicky about where shit is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Interactions, Arsenal.
Click on loadouts, then public loadouts. Should be down the bottom somewhere.
Oh, this is loadouts, then public loadouts.
Yeah.
And then rifleman.
Yeah, just the rifleman thing works for now. I'm pretty well going to take us through a few things just like this to begin with.
Yep, and then close out of all of it after hitting load.
Yep. And yeah, you'll find you've got a gun, some wonderful stuff. You'll note you can double tap your left control to put your gun down.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like that mainly because this way, if you accidentally left click, yeah, it's not going to just immediately fire. Meanwhile, if you left click while you're standing up, obviously, yeah, it will. Anyway, cool, fantastic. Well, cheers, ladies and gents, for rocking up. We'll make sure some shit does. But yeah, only other thing to really go over 2 bits with you, Dr. Blitz. 1, if you press H, you remember how we delete that H key and all that jazz? Your medical menu should pop up.
Yep.
Yeah, so cool. Obviously, if you click different body parts, it highlights different body parts. And yeah, we can work it on by doing different bandages and fractures. Right now, you should probably only be able to apply tourniquets to stuff.
Yeah, I can.
Or inject epinephrine morphine, which won't do anything with how we've got the mod set up.
I always love some good morphine.
Yeah, it's fun. Anyway, so we will absolutely be going over that very soon. You'll note that if you go and press it while looking at someone else, it comes up with their name up the top of it. So you can technically work on someone else by doing it. Yeah. There's also holding the Windows key to interact with individual body parts, but yeah, it's not
Oh, I didn't know you could do this.
Yeah, that's the only way I knew how to use that for like 2 years. I want you to know that.
What?
Then one day people were talking about the medical menu, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? So yeah. As I said, this is why you ask questions, ladies and gents, because otherwise you make shit harder on yourself. You really do. Cool. So that's your medical menu. And also, if you hold control windows, that's your self-interact. So all those equipment, team management, yada yada, this is all stuff for you. So if you hover over radios for now, and then hover over the...
Sorry, 2 seconds. I've literally just... Oh, no. Okay, I did the wrong thing. My bad.
I'll go back. Just gonna do the... this would be... Yeah. Control windows. Radios, hover over the 343. Once you're hovering over that, you can open it up.
So, 343, open...
Yeah, also note that you can change what ear it puts stuff into. For now, let's all change ourselves over to channel 2, the little dot between 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Top right knob. Just left click takes that up, right click takes it down.
Yep.
Once you're set, just hit escape, it'll close it out. And check on channel 2. Heard me? Not
Yeah,
heard me?
yeah, gotcha. Check. I don't know how to use the radio, I'm gonna be honest.
Caps lock.
Yeah. Hold caps lock. Sorry.
Oh, check, 1, 2.
Beautiful. Yeah, these two I know can use it. Fantastic. But yeah, we're on channel 2.
Yeah, this is why I wanted basic training.
Yeah, no, I know. There's like that's actually pretty well it for stuff we couldn't do otherwise. So we'll go over a few other bits that are usually part of basic, but it's going to be used in a way that it's more normal to us. So we'll set up this brick like we would a full team. So we'll take a blue team and a red team. Blitz, you'll be with me on red. So if you hold control windows, team management, join red. And Albert, yeah, Lemonade, beautiful. Thank you kindly.
Mhm.
So, happy days. So pretty much the entire sections to catch you up as well. Real quick, you saw on the slot up screen there was like 8 slots in a group. So there's usually 8 members in a section. So 2, each one's a battle buddy team, sort of like my setup to now. They usually split up into color teams. So usually a red and a blue, I'll just say, which are teams of 4. And obviously 2 4-mans to make our 8-man team. Fantastic. So for now, we're basically gonna work this like, well, yeah, here.
Sorry, I've got a little bit of an issue.
Send it. Oh,
Double tap alt.
left alt.
Left alt?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
I'm so not used to having a push to talk key, so if I take my finger off and I stop talking halfway through a sentence, tell me, please.
All good, mate. Cool. I'm about to say, yeah, it's just unfortunately sort of required for the radio setup. Anywho, sweet. So real quick, so Blitz, you were pretty well after the basic stuff that we could get.
Mhm.
Lemonade, you were after something, and I've immediately forgotten.
I don't really mind. I could do some leadership stuff if that's okay.
You can do whatever you please, but yeah, if you want to get into 2IC, absolutely. Congratulations, you're Command Blue Brick.
Oh, no.
Albert, is there something in particular you want to go through tonight too?
Actually, I don't know. I think I need to.
Don't really, don't need for something in particular. That's fine. Good, just general will work through stuff is awesome. Chase, take a stand anyway. It's a real good map to practice your basics on because it's bold as shit. Like there are 40-year-old men that would go like, "Oh damn, at least I'm not that bad." So in particular, your choices out on a lot of the terrain like this really impact survivability. I sort of like using tech stand for basic infantry stuff because it really sort of puts in your movement, your ability to read the map in front of you, and how will you use assets that you have. Right now, we're basically just a rifle team except for Albert's light. And you know what?
Yeah.
We will just take that as just a normal rifle team. Cool. Sounds fucking great. So, I'm going to take us the fuck out of here. So, taking us a little far southwest from our little staging area. So, this little area out here, it's actually a really nice little valley. There's a valley either side of this high point here, lots of cover, lots of trees, lots of places to move through. And you can see just bald as shit hills either side. So, for the beginning of this, we're going to sort of just work this basically like we're doing a real base patrol. We're just checking the area. We're just going to go from this high point to the northwest corner of town. Nothing major. Lemonade. I'm going to get you to lead us out on blue. You already got ideas and some formations and all that jazz. If you're wanting 2-eye stuff, basically just I leave it to your discretion what formation to use. So if you want any ideas to it, like feel free to say it or why you reckon you're going to use one formation over another. But yeah, it's really good. So, like I said to you before as well, Blitz. So, yeah, the group, we are absolute chuckle fucks 90% of the time. A lot of times we will just gaggle fuck down to places, I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
But formations do indeed get used, and they do have their purpose too.
Yeah.
Frankly speaking, it's just wherever you are in the formation is, well, that's your area of responsibility. If you're sort of at the back, swivel your head around like you were holding before here with your left alt.
Yep.
Check behind you. If you're at the sides, our left side's looking left, right side's looking right, and point man's, front.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And obviously, try not to explode with a grenade between us all. So, nice little bit of spacing.
Well, you made me change that keybind anyway. So.
That's okay. If something else throws a grenade at us, which there isn't right now, but yeah, just basics of maneuver. As we go through here, we can actually talk about bits because there's lots of different terrain that we're just going to be moving over, going from up here to that end of the town. I'm just going to draw a nice big circle there. Seen, not seen, and lemonade. Why don't you take it?
Ah, there's your circle. I couldn't see it. It was weird.
Oh, good, my bad. But yeah, however you want, take time, still G. But yeah, feel free to just interrupt me because I'm going to ramble while you
Oh, good.
while I decide what we're doing for it, because it doesn't matter a lot of it. A lot of your basic infantry goes to the same as basic leadership. It's the reason I tend to always include the two together, which is it doesn't matter a lot of time the decisions you're going to make, so long as you make them. So while we maneuver and all that, something I want us all here to think about as we move through is some cut shoots at us. What cover are we going to be taking moving forward? Especially from somewhere like here, there's not fucking much, so your options are limited. But once we get into the town, you'll be well swarmed with places you can run, quarters to hide behind, where she can go. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a complete dry run here to begin with, from where we're at down there. But probably by the next few, we will actually have dudes starting to try to fuck us up.
Okay, I've just drawn a basic line on the map. Do we know if there's any potential hostiles in this area
Nope.
on our west?
That's what we need to find out. Imagine it's just one of those big fucking patrols, and what it is we need to do is just entirely, I don't know, left out down below us and just go.
Okay, so I do have 2 questions before we get started. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good.
Sorry, I fixed one of them. So the other one was I think I might have set a safety on my weapon.
Oh, control and tilde.
You know what? Because I have my tilde key set as my push to talk key.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why.
no, don't worry. I also put it as my push to talk.
I use Tilda as push to talk.
Thanks for
Yeah,
doing that. I didn't know that existed.
Oh,
And
the safety.
Like,
Oh,
like you'll ever need an arm.
alright, well, I can shoot now. Trust me, I wasn't aiming at people.
it's all
But
good.
I just had my optics. Like, I pressed my right mouse button, which
Yeah.
I've been.
Use it, bring it up.
Control
no,
right
it's alright.
mouse.
It's because I'm holding the tilde key, so it's trying to put in a different command while I'm. So it's
Oh,
putting in tilde and a.
Yeah, so
It's all good.
configure controls. It's under command. I forget which one it is by default because one's been disabled for many years. I think select all units, was it?
Yep, it would be.
There you go. So yeah, right up the top. Delete that key and you're all good.
I've just been playing vanilla till I started here, so I know that stuff.
Yeah, I don't. I've sort of played the base game and I never learned how to use my AI compatriots. I just accepted they were
same.
going to die.
Oh, so much better. Thank you.
All good.
Yep, thank you.
So what is this mysterious blue line?
Oh, just that saying for your information, like this is just a big patrol route we're on. We're somewhat expecting bad guys somewhere in all this. After that final little arrow, we're just basically returning to base. So we're not doing this whole bit. Just for whatever argument's sake, that's the mission we're on.
Okay.
So we're not expecting exactly anything here, but we're just keeping our eyes out. There's the potential.
Cool. Okay, so to get to the circle, I'm going to say we move down this hill a bit to the west, try to get to those trees over to the northwest, just for some form of cover. Try
Yep.
to stick to the lower part of the hill and use the hill to kind of work our way around to the buildings over to there-ish. There's
Yep.
one that you can see there, and figure out what to do when we get there.
Easy. Well, for the most basis of your leadership there, so obviously you've drawn the plan, and that's in your head either way. A lot of times, especially for small team movements, you don't end up drawing these, but you know what you want to do here. So you just need to tell us. So in this particular case, bloody, we're 1-1. So 1-1 northwest. Move to the trees. Blue leading out. Diamond. Something like that. Basically speaking, as you take us forward with that, so us as dumb shit riflemen now only know we're moving from where we're at to the trees, and that we're moving to that way in a diamond. From that, you just need to redirect this north, and same deal. Fucking get us over to the buildings and back up. That's it.
Okay. Okay, 1-1, move to the trees northwest, diamond shape, blue leading. When we get there, we'll move off north.
Just try to keep it simple as you like. Easy. Pick one of his point, man, and we're moving out on them.
Go, Albert. You seem to want to go.
Cool. And yeah, let's see. Someone got diamond already. Everything's sort of to what it is on the shack tack. Oh, the little Dwinko's radar thing you've got at the bottom of your screen. Basically, if it's an arrowhead, it looks like an arrow. Wedge, same deal. There's only like one that's somewhat confusing, which is the difference between a line and a column.
Yep, move off north.
Yep. Nice.
But yeah,
I am paying attention. I'm trying to.
nah, that's all good, mate.
While doing
Freaking
this.
figure your own shit out, and feel free to interrupt too. Like that's for everyone here. Whether it's mainly me interrupting, because obviously if someone else is on something, need to give them a chance to talk.
Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to figure out the controls because this is the first time playing the non-campaign.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played Armor for a couple of weeks now. So,
Easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now we're moving through something with not much cover, but a fair bit of concealment.
Okay,
We're not
move
just
to the.
shooting- Yep, go.
Sorry, move to the building, and we'll just hold here.
Like that. Cool. While we set then, Does everyone know the difference between cover and concealment?
I.
Albert? Yeah.
Yeah.
Difference between cover and concealment.
Yeah. Wait, did you not hear me?
No, I didn't. That's why I was asking. Sorry.
Test. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
fair.
weird. Cover stops bullets. Concealment doesn't.
Yeah. But in a pinch, concealment can be just as useful. If a cunt can't see you, they likely aren't going to be shooting you. Also, to a freaking 50 cal, that wall is concealment.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no. So obviously, we moved through a field beforehand that had a lot of just concealment. Of course, if I did. But yeah, no. So the field we just moved through had a lot of concealment. We had very little to move through. If we moved a little further to the west, we'd have all the nice rock walls and whatnot to move through. But it would have taken longer for us to have gotten to our current position. So, if we're talking about movement-wise stuff, both have pros and cons. So, the field that we ran through with nothing, so it moved us with a lot of speed. We got here a lot faster than we would have otherwise. Conversely, if we shifted off more on that northwest, we would have had more actual cover in case we'd got into contact. But by the time you start adding up a lot of little bits, detours to get better cover, better protection over an hour and a half or 3 hour mission, yeah, suddenly you're looking at adding 10, 20 minutes to a mission.
Yeah. I just thought the best route was to get somewhere solid that we could get a lookout on the next direction of movement.
Well, another point too. The route you took us had better eyes over everything. With the mission idea that we're just on a patrol, cool. It works. We're keeping our eyes out. We're moving around. All right. Take us off again, Lemonade.
Okay, so we're gonna follow the line on the map. There's plenty of rock walls to take cover if fire does open, but we should not find any of that. Just attempt to stick to the line as much as possible, as can be done.
Rajax.
Sorry, that was a bit of rambling.
Definitely rambling, buddy. That's it. Just if you ever think about what to do, just have a quick comment in your head about how fast can I say it. Because at the same point, you can also go 1-1, leaving northwest, moves out. It basically is your exact line you want us to follow.
Okay. Do you mean north?
Northwest or direct north. Either will sort of get us to what you want.
Okay, sorry, I was just trying to figure out how to say it with detail. And I've also just realised that those rock walls are indeed about 1 rock high.
Yeah, they are. But even then, freaking laying down, it's better than nothing in a pinch.
True.
As I said, it's the reason I like these areas. They got a lot of bits. Some of them are completely shit and barely usable as cover, and you're probably better off with them because at least they're not seeing you crouch along them. And others are freaking, over chest high and absolutely great cover. So just take it. Feel free to alter as you move. You've got you guys out leading us.
Okay.
Take us off as you will.
Cool. 1-1 moving off north. Blue will lead. Let's go diamonds.
Like that. Raj on rear. I can't tell if we're a diamond or a stag pole, but it is very close.
I would say more diamond.
Yeah, we definitely turn more in diamond. I'm just not in direct line of Velvet, which is fine by me.
You wouldn't really
Alright.
want... Sorry. You go.
It's all good.
Ladies and gents, as we approach this next sort of building, I want you to double tap your C and bring your gun up to combat pace.
So yeah, obvious difference now. Your gun is just raised. You move a bit slower, but basically it means it is just aimed at the center of your screen. It's ready for you to snapshot someone pretty well. Real good in these sort of closer urban environments, or if you've directly taken contact and you're just worried. Worried that there could be a dude around any corner. Hold up, I'll let you get back in front.
Nah, sorry, I thought we were holding here.
No, sorry, I just realised I crossed in front of you.
1-1, continue moving west to the circle, and hold.
Wait, is it me or am I not hearing the radio? Am I in the
We're
right
on
now?
channel 2, Albert.
Oh,
If you didn't
that's
change
fine.
it over, yeah. Sorry, I was done back at spawn.
This is close enough to the circle.
Yeah, pretty well is. Cool. Not that fast.
There we go.
But yeah, double tap C again, and you can release it from your from your combat pace. But if you ever hear people go combat pace, it's what they mean it. All right. So yeah, once again, very normal out there. So that was just direct through the city, go, town, whatever. Same deal. Bits to think about just as we go forward from this in particular. So cutting direct through, the invisibility was limited, quite a bit. But obviously, with your gun up, you were ready to shoot just any dude that happened to be around us. So, in this particular case, it's a perfectly fine route to take. The team moved well with a little degree of fluidity. Yeah? And we got mild questions, queries, and comments on just the basics of movement, because for the most part, that was just a very simple mover that worked.
I did have
Yep.
a question.
Send it.
You commented that it wasn't a direct diamond because you weren't behind Albert. Would you want to be behind Albert in case fire opened front?
Oh, it is legit one of those ones that doesn't matter. Ideal formations don't exist in any direction. It was just chuckling about the slight angle we were on.
Ah.
So, in terms of it, kinda though. Staggered column does have its own benefit, but it also means that all of us are very susceptible to a machine gunner to the front of us. So, you know, conversely, one of the easiest parts of Diamond is effectively each guy's got a very dedicated area of responsibility. And yeah, it's very easy to sort of keep people in it. Once you start falling into a more staggered formation, you start noticing people will fall out of their area of responsibilities quite quickly. Which almost always happens anyway while we go through towns. Well, quickly then, gonna go through one more as we sort of go. So we are going to eventually move down all the way to that next town. But before we do, just towards the end here, roughly, you know what? So I'm gonna set it in red. Little target building, further down the road on the right-hand side. Can barely make it out from here, but down that way we have a building we want to make it to. That's our halfway point between towns, and we're pretty convinced that we're about to be attacked. We've been told that there's been bad dudes sighted in the area, so we're going to take this as bounding. So bounding's used a lot in combat, in particular when bad dudes are shooting at you. If you haven't heard it beforehand or had the chance to see it, one group stays still. So in this case, let's just say red here would hold position. So we hold position, and blue would quote unquote bound, which would make them a quick run, not too long. It's like 3 to 5 seconds tops. it's usually a pretty short distance, very easily coverable. Basically, on a bound, you know where we need to go further down the road. So, basically, want us to start doing this as a bounding action, moving down there. So, 2 parts to it. Stay out of each other's line of fire as best you can, and make the best option you can whenever you get called set. So, whichever your team leader is, when set is called, you've done your 3 to 5 second bound. You find the nearest bit of hard cover and you hold. If you can't find hard cover, just take an A, drop low, best you can to basically cover the other team as they're going. Because whichever team is set, it's their responsibility to keep people safe. So, Blue, I'll get you to set first, then I'll give an example of the running side of it first up, yeah?
I reckon we'll go on the north side of the road. That just seems like best cover.
Like that, we'll move on the north. Cool. So we'll start from here. Bloody... Because we're not under threat right now, we basically get to dictate the start of this. Alright. Cool. 1-1. Let's get started. So, Blue, call when you're set.
Albert, just stop at the tree up here.
This is like almost a bound already out of the way. I thought we were stopping just up here.
Ah, sorry, I was just going to stop at this tree here.
All good.
So, yeah. So, this will be our kickoff point then.
Ah, apologies.
Yeah, no, we wanted an actual step-off point. So, alright, team's got to here. We decided it's risky for whatever reason. Fantastic. So, Blue is set.
Red bound.
So, red, we're running. But yeah, running.
Red set.
Blue bounding. We'll just stop at this bush. Best cover again. Blue set.
Red bound.
We're staying at the low ground. We're going to move straight to the rock wall.
We'll move up to that front wall. Blue bounding.
I know, it's a bit droll, especially.
Blue set.
Red move. Building.
No, it's fine.
Red set.
Blue moving up to building.
Like that.
Nah, it's fine. We've got to learn.
Yeah, no. As I said, this one wasn't like required learn. It's just going over polishing some of the basics. So bounding there too. Particular point. It's always good because you're pretty well somewhat safe. If at any point dudes were popping up along that entire route we were just on, well, boom, we would have actually had a good bit of a good ability to be safe just because someone was protecting us. Fantastic. So, we are going to get into the next town. And our job is just to secure the crossroad. So, Lemonade, once again, on you. And how you want to do it. If you want to bound us in, or you want us to just move along the road with some speed. What path do we come in? It's your call.
Okay, just thinking of something at the moment.
Oh, good. Well, have a quick thunk, good. So, while that's going on, especially for new people here, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to also know for your contacts and all that jazz. Now, much of the same way I'm telling Lemonade there to be quick and concise with comms on orders, because that's really the only thing you can understand when shit is getting shot at you. Same deal. If you see bad dudes coming towards you, which, yeah, is pretty frequent, as we do tend to play a game to get shot at, so we can shoot them back. Fucking, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, make it quick and concise. It doesn't need to be exact. You don't need all the details on the planet. You need basics. So, if we had contacts up the ridge to the southwest, whether a shot rung out or you just saw movement up there because a bunch of dudes are walking along, no one's seen it yet. No one's called it yet. You have it. You've seen them. You go, fuck, okay. Always use the radio for really important shit. So, we've seen them up there.
Contact southwest, top of ridge, infantry.
Basically, cardinal direction. Well, actually, let me start from the beginning of it. Call it as a contact. Just shout out that is a contact. I can guarantee you, no matter what shit talk's going on comms, contact gets heard, and people will pay attention. So, you've called contact to get the attention on the radio. You've given a cardinal direction, so people know what direction is to pay attention to. So, southwest in this case. You gave either a reference point, which is what I gave there, which is top of the ridge. Sometimes it's a lot more vague. It could just be down the valley a bit on a completely grass field. Maybe you'll just be more comfortable going.
Contact southeast, 200 meters, infantry.
Bad say, the 200 meters also might not be exact. Just needs to be sort of rough enough in the ballpark to get people going now. Same deal too. You're not even confident on that. Close, medium, far. Close, they're on you. They're about to shoot you in the face. Medium, maybe you'll get in contact soon. Far, there's not a chance you guys will be shooting at each other anytime soon. And lastly, what it is. So both times I called contact as infantry. Not the specific size of them, just that it was infantry. So that can range from just a dude with a gun to, minor brigade with how this game can do fucking units. But yeah. And of course that changes too. Some people don't know what vehicles and shit are in this. Doesn't matter if you know everything off the top of your head exactly. You know what a BMP-2K is and what the difference is between that and BMP-2P. No one cares. No one wants to know. Freaking at this point, what they cared to hear was
Contact southwest, tractor vehicle, top of ridge.
And like that one there too, I swapped those last two around. So at that point, just for whatever reason, to the brain, it came out more important to get the call that it was, fuck, that's a tracked vehicle. I need to call that out. Hopefully people will be doing something that close. But yeah, so going forward, keep your contact calls in mind. I'm sure we will all get a chance to use them.
Okay, so I've drawn out a basic idea.
As I said, that's your basic idea. Just enact it. Take us there. Tell us how you want us to actually do it.
Okay. We're gonna continue bounding up northwest until we reach the end of the forestry or bushes. We're gonna try and cross the road just so we can get into better cover.
Like that.
I was gonna cross the road here, but I saw there was better cover on this side.
Oh, that's fine. As said, as you will, let us know who you want going first, how you want us going.
Entire section or the break?
Okay. Where's Blitz gone?
Just to our right.
Ah, there he is.
I'm always lurking around.
It's all
Okay.
good.
We're gonna
The
go.
rule of thumb is stick to your battle buddy. You have no clue what they've got on to, just stick to your team.
Okay, we're gonna go red first. Red will push towards. Dang it, I shift tab. There's a tree poking up over there. Try to head towards that one, and then we'll attempt to cross the road over there towards that building.
Like that. Hold on the rope. Cool. Well, so I'm good to move.
1-1, move off towards the north, towards west northwest. Red pushing front.
Red moving.
We're still moving, Albert.
Red holding.
Okay, it looks a lot different here than it did up there.
Yep. The perspective changes many a thing.
Okay. Red hold here, blue will cross the road and get cover and protect the road while red crosses.
Contact west, on top of the infantry. Not seen.
You sure it's not a stick?
Oh no, eyes on.
See.
Yeah, gunner, black garb. Top of 1 story.
What's your call?
I must be blind.
As said, it's a matter of perspective. Right there.
Oh,
Yeah, 285.
Yeah, he's directly on the other side of the bush to you.
I see it now. Okay.
Yeah.
I do have eyes.
Do not open fire yet. We do not know the number of personnel. It may be unsafe to open fire at this point.
Back.
Okay.
Also, well, while we're talking about this one, we have only one asset in this group outside boomstick, outside smaller, and that's a boomstick. So let's just say for this, these guys aren't known for using any sort of vehicles. That boomstick to you is on your order, Lemonade, to use as you will on you what you will. Because believe it or not, anti-tank is very effective at anti-person.
We should just start calling it antimatter.
It sort of is.
Okay, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't want to open fire on that person in case there's a lot larger section or something in that building that may open fire on us.
It's entirely your call. For
Okay.
all we know, there's 2 dudes in this town. For all we know, it's a company.
I'm gonna say if we push a bit further up the hill towards the west, we can try to get better eyes on the town and see if there's more contacts.
Like that.
Okay. Blue is pushing over the road, red will follow when safe.
Red act.
Contact second personnel. Contact 2 personnel patrolling around. Obviously spotted personnel en route.
A direction. Eyes on port hearing. West, previous spotted infantry.
Current body count all so far.
Red moving.
How we move from here, Lemon?
We will move up to the buildings to our, is that almost direct west. From there we have high eyes on the town, where you can see most things that may be moving around. If fire is opened, get behind cover and open.
Rajax, fire if fired upon.
Correct. Blue will push off first, red is to follow behind in a delayed line-ish. I don't remember what it's called, sorry.
It's all good, mate. You can honestly just leave it up to the other people. Just
Okay.
tell your other team, as I said, keep it as simple as you can when giving your orders. So, all you want us to do is move up to those buildings to get eyes. So, all you need to say is, we're moving to those buildings. Blue's moving first. Red, follow when we get some space. You can leave it up to whoever's leading your other group to just use their own mind. You don't need to put all of it on your shoulders. That's pretty much one of the first bits for command. Trust the people with you.
I thought one of the rules of armor was to not trust the people with you.
I make the mistake of trusting all of you all the time. It's been many hours more than once, but you know what? Let's still do it.
Okay, blue, we are pushing up to 1-1. We are pushing up to that building to get eyes on. Blue will push off first. Red follow behind.
Rajax.
Pushing off. Do you also have eyes on those two, those three coming down the road? No worries. I've got 5.
Contact northwest.
Yeah, don't stop.
Contact above us west.
Contacts north appear to be neutralized. Continue moving west.
Like that. Cool.
Albert.
Voices heard west. Alright, let's go.
And then one, hold.
Of course they're behind a
Other
building.
side of the building.
Red, move west.
Albert, just move west.
Hashtag, that's it. Fucking, you don't remember it.
I can't hear anything. Must be one of those setting things.
It could be, yeah, someday just to the west of us. Either way, let's clear the building behind us first up. Buddy.
Go first, Blitz. You need to stay with your buddy.
No, it was good. It was right behind me.
Sorry.
It was a very small. Oh shit! Below us.
For just that reason.
Fuck that dude. Yeah. Oh, that's that dude's body freaking out. Cool. We'll go back up.
Yeah, don't forget your combat pace, ladies and gents, if you're not in it. It's useful when you're going through these little buildings.
Red take the building to the north. Blue will take the building to the west.
Red axe. Solid 2 for half decent idea. If you can clear a room just by looking through a window, clear it through the window.
No.
Building's clear.
you good, Blake?
Yep.
Nah, because
Red's moving to blue.
Let's go ahead. I don't have a wounded. We can technically clear the roof from further up the slope if we need to.
Oh shit.
Contacts from the north, unsure of location.
There you go.
Right, lower. Raj patching. Need up. Disregard that.
Remag.
Armor's patching.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, did he get hit? The hell?
There's an MG somewhere in that town.
Oh, I think I may have just domed him. Alright, you know what? Well, Blitz, now's a good time as any to learn some medical. If you look at me, you'll see I've just got a medium chest wound, yeah? What's it say, velocity or revulsion? Yeah, not heard. What's that fixing you in the meanwhile? Working on your chest. Working on your head.
No worries. Sorry, I just realised that whole time I didn't have my push to talk on.
Yep, that's what I was waiting for.
Working on your
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah. So, one medium velocity wound for you.
Cool. You just slap a field dressing on that. It'll fix me right up. Hold on, don't fix all of Blitz for me, would you?
Okay, I'm just making sure he doesn't bleed out too fast.
That's fine.
Yep. Got you.
Alright. So cool, that's me all done. No signs of trauma. So, if you go back to medical menu and look at yourself, so you've been slightly patched up. So I'm gonna finish fixing your leg. One, always call out who it is you're working on.
Okay, well it's good we
what it is
didn't
you're
follow
working
the plan I had written
So
out,
I'm
because
gonna
that would
fix
have
you
taken
right
us
up
directly
really
into
quick.
the guns.
So, 3, 2, 1, and you'll note that you in that top right area there, it still says that you have some slow bleeding.
Mhm.
So, if you select your arm and put a tourniquet on it,
Yep.
top right, you're apparently not
Lieutenant,
bleeding
provide
anymore, are
security
you?
to the west.
Woo.
Yeah.
I love that.
What are you doing?
Tourniquets stop 100% of bleeding.
Providing security to the north.
Ah, good idea.
Another bit too is that you will always use the other person's medical first if you're working on it. I'm gonna finish fixing up your arm now with a mixture of Go. Feel free to remove your tourniquet. So no, morphine and whatnot does not does morphine, blood, numerous things don't affect you through the tourniquet.
You can make that contact call if you see them.
I know.
All right, let's get up to the boys. All right, Lemonade, how are we looking?
Oh yeah, now I see.
Oh, that's a big team.
Okay, about a section of enemy infantry to the northwest at the, I believe that's the crossroads.
How are they not aggro?
Hey there, farm.
You know what? I'm not even questioning the AI at this point.
Well, what's the call?
On you, Albert. Not on Albert. Fucking sorry. Lemonade.
Oh,
It'll be on you later, Albert.
It looks like the enemy infantry are moving into that large clump of housing, so we are going to approach that area from their southeast, attempt to hold the buildings to our northwest, and attempt to defend that location.
Back you lost.
Was that okay, or was that too much information?
Way too much information. Way too much. But you've also not told me some of the most critical bits, which is what team do you want leading out first? Bloody, do you want me to engage at will?
Okay, I see my issue.
Yep. So basically, I don't need to know about all details. I know bad dude's there, and that's our objective. So all I need from you is basically tell me where I need to go from here, and at what point do I get to shoot these cunts in the face?
Okay, so basically what I just said is what I would be saying to Seko.
Yeah, so to your Seko or to IC, whoever it is you're talking to in that regard, perfect. Freaking, you're trying to explain to each other, try to work out a plan.
Okay.
To the guys that you're actually commanding, nah, we keep it simple. We're dumb fucks.
Contacts are moving east into the town.
Hack.
That is not what I wanted them to do, damn it.
Well,
Okay. We are going to move north-northwest, following the buildings. As you approach one, soft clear. Red, you will lead. Blue will follow behind.
Right up.
On a side note, Blitz, soft clear is basically moving through, and unless we actually get hit from a building, or have a reason to clear a building, no point.
Cut left.
contact west.
Roger, and I don't believe that was a proper call.
It wasn't. Anybody, I got stunned, and the first word that came to my mind was not contact, but it was a C word still.
You are Australian.
Sorry, ladies and gents. Let's keep going. But yeah, no, so, soft clear is... Oh, hey, there's a bad dude right there.
What? Huh?
Sorry, Blitz, would you please?
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I just didn't shoot him enough. Huh?
What?
Were
I-
you shooting him in the arm?
Because I don't know. I set my lock on again.
What? No, I just bruised the shit out of him. I'm sorry, I fucking hate this game sometimes.
Impressive.
I don't understand. That was 556, just bruising.
Sorry, you're gonna have to give me 2 seconds. I'm just
All
gonna
good, mate.
send a...
Oh,
High caliber southeast.
Is that what that was? Okay, I assumed GMG.
nah,
Ah, yeah, because GMG would be more explosive than that.
a little bit. Do we know who was getting shot at with that?
I do not know where this guy is.
That's a good sign.
You good, Albert?
Yeah, but I'm still good. Oh, he's in the window.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What's
Got him.
Thank you.
Hiding in
Good stuff, Albert.
You injured at all, mate?
No, I'm fine.
Where is
Stop.
he?
Up in the building above us.
I didn't know you could get in there.
Yeah. There's actually very few buildings on this map that aren't enterable.
1-1, try to move a bit more northwest.
Like that.
Gotta proceed, gunner.
previously seen section should be about north-northwest, so prepare for that.
Back that.
Going through the gate.
Make a track towards the Mineray. Contact
Oh,
across the
you
road.
found a gun? No. Oh, Osh. Afternoon.
There's 2 by infantry.
No. Didn't need me to take Mika.
Cross it.
Contact grip.
I don't believe I have anything tomorrow.
Crawling.
Tracking.
One moment, just AFK.
Not bad, also versus an RPG.
Away from keyboard. What? Oh, is that
What
what
the-
that number was? I got a phone call from private number. Oh. I got a phone call from private number at about work. I was at work when I got the phone call. Oh. Well, she must have told you
Albert,
after
keep
she
that
told
point
me,
secure.
yeah.
At that.
Interesting. I was at work. Yep. Yep. Have you done anything about that apprenticeship application yet on the opening Okay? That is probably a not James, I think. Or do you want to work at a
You good?
Yeah, sorry, there was 2 by contacts earlier. But yeah, we're pulling back to you, Albert.
At that.
Is he up in the house? North?
I don't know. I could only hear
I'm gonna
voice.
give it a go. See ya.
I've got to watch stairs.
Welcome back, Lemonade.
Sorry, just had to talk to someone for a second.
That's right, they're at the back of the house.
All right.
What's the current
Tracking. 5
situation?
seconds.
I was going to ask first to use an RPG, but you went on AFK, so I used it.
Okay.
It did result in 1 by dead man, so it works.
I'd hope so.
But yeah, I couldn't hit him with the gun, so RPG was there on the floor.
It was a bit tricky, not gonna lie.
I really don't know how he was shooting us. It could also just be game bullshittery. Anyway, other than that, you've not missed anything else. Building just to our east, there was 2 by dudes taken out. Hearing more dudes.
I'm just gonna quickly fix my audio settings.
Yeah.
I've got a cat on me, so my lack of audio situational awareness is just dead.
So there's dudes behind.
Bogey
Grenade
north
heard.
in that tower, I can literally see the gun peeking through.
Fuck, yep.
Lemonade, I'd fall back if I was you.
There's not a grenade.
I heard a grenade pin drop.
I think that might be him.
I don't know how to shoot him.
also always fast to work on someone else than yourself, huh? But I am also now done working on myself.
No worries, that's why I literally came in for, just to give
Thank
you
you.
a hand.
I would have appreciated it. I actually thought I was more hurt than that.
That's right.
Alright, there is also something you can do in this case, which is... Zeus is being bullshit.
Congratulations, guys, you killed him.
Oh, I was going to use this stolen RPG.
Oh shit, sorry, I just fucking wanted to Zeus to do it. But no, if Armor's being bullshit, fucking do fucking put it on fucking sometimes that, yeah, shit's happening. Put it to your Seko, they can call Zero Alpha, who's usually mission maker, to just make the game not be dumb. That's what I want to do is close.
That was not clear.
Shift and right.
I'm hearing more.
There's another one in the tower. Albus is down.
Like that.
Contact was coming through the northwest.
Lemon is solidly injured. Albus is still down.
Is he down too?
Albert is losing a lot of blood.
Fantastic. Do you best to patch him up real quick? Right out northwest. Alright. Fuck. Goddamn it.
Lovely.
Okay. This
Damn it.
this has transpired not exactly in an ideal fashion.
Oh, I should have got Mascas.
I wish
Damn.
I had a medic right now. Tell you what, Blitz, let's wake you up because you're actually immediately sad. Now you're not. God damn it. Well, hold on, guys. Let me check something out.
Sorry, my bad, guys. I was
Well-
trying to help out, Albert.
I'm not gonna lie, it was actually a pretty So we all just got a Zeus heal there. So two things I found by going to Zeus there. One, freaking man, this is actually a fucking great bloody example though of where trying to get onto medical in a not safe environment can really quickly spiral out of control. Because as soon as one person goes down and someone tries to help them, that's two guns out of the fight. There's really no way around that. In this case, it sort of happened there, granted partially by orders that include tech. So, you know, it happened and led to a Mousecas, and it led to 3 of the 4 of us being down, and yeah, we're just going, huh. The other thing I found out is apparently we've missed just a row of dudes chilling out in the building over there.
That would explain so much.
Other than that, freaking all the guys that we were trying to sneak up on here are dead. They've pushed us and they've. But yeah, there is 3 dudes immediately behind us in that row of shops. They're just sort of laying down, waiting for their time to strike. And there's another 2 dudes hanging up the hill. They've re-fortified the buildings we were in all the way up there. And they're going to wait for us to get out into a field by the look of it. Because AI want to be cunts. But yeah, things to know. Like, obviously, there's only so much you can do with a group this size. We were well outnumbered. I would consider the amount down this to be a very, very good clear. Now, give me 2 seconds. That's not what I wanted to click. This is also not where I wanted us. You know what? I think we try the cheap way out. If everyone hits the escape button and hits respawn, we'll go back to spawn.
Interesting.
Because that was honestly faster than trying to work with my
Yeah.
trying to
fair
work
enough.
with my mouse.
Are we staying on channel?
You might as well stay on channel 1 now. So yeah, by default, it gets set to whatever the group is. So we're 1-1 by default, so it automatically sets itself to 1-1. But yeah, so that was some basics though overall, and a bit of a controlled QTE sort of situation. I'm open. Question, queries, comments.
We got flogged.
Hold on, sorry, my thing digged out for a minute. So questions, queries, comments, doubtful points. Do people? How do we feel we all went? Do we want to do more? Do we want to focus on something else specifics? Do we want to try to shoot things with a lat stick?
I feel
No,
like. Sorry. I feel like we could have just had a little bit more cover in that situation. It would have probably helped.
Absolutely. I can guarantee, because we all ended up under the minaret and just completely surrounded. We weren't able to cover each other effectively moving in. Ordinarily, it goes a bit easier just with a full team, because frequently there's a team that gets more dedicated to the covering role. Sort of like how the bounding works, but a bit different. And my light just died. Fantastic. But no. That's some bare bones basics, though.
Awesome.
Cool. The only thing I need to state is if you've got a asset like the lat stick or something, same way that when I stole the RPG, I went to go for permission, but Lemonade dicked out on us.
That's all good.
Yeah, try to get freaking permission to use it first. And I have a story. I might have even told you it. Blitz. I don't know. I've shared the story to a lot of people. Pretty much anyone that'll listen. So, we basically just have a semi-rule rule in the group. It's like, if you've got an asset, it's not yours. It's your team leaders or your secos or whoever the fuck, platoons if you're entrusted with it potentially. So I've got this fantastic story on Chernobyl. We're in a absolute shit fight in the hills there. Bloody a cut against these Russian sections. Cool. We're fighting. A truck pulls up, and about 2 more sections of infantry start jumping out of it. It was a fully loaded Ural. It was like, oh god, this is gonna suck. Well, anyway, freaking our AT gunner decided, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck these guys. Fuck their existence. Pulled out his boomstick, fired it at the Ural, blew it to Kingdom Come, killed the 2 sections infantry around it. It was fantastic.
Oh my god.
He got about maybe 10 seconds to try to understand why the Secco and 2IC was suddenly yelling at him before a BTR rolled over the hill and just started gutting down the section.
Even better.
Yeah, it was the only AT we had in the group at the time, so it was like, fuck. The nearest other anti-tank asset was friendlies, like near a kilometer away. It sucked. I ended up carrying someone out of that, and we were just running for ages. Anyway, it was fun, but it was a good example of that. But on the flip side to that, same way like with that RPG, I couldn't get permission then. You know what? Best judgment? Fuck it. I'm gonna use it. If nothing is said, like obviously let's just say we're all hanging out down here for whatever reason and a tank just immediately fucking rocks up over the hill. And you know what's better than freaking getting permission? Not dying to the tank that's now aiming its main cannon at you. Sometimes it is better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Fair enough.
Look, it's a game. We're not actually gonna get cut up over you using stuff in the game. Just work within the spirit of your team. Team gameplay is what we're all about. Hey, we trust you. Other than that, so I didn't really go over too much. It was basically more of a basic for you, Blit and Lemonade. You got to have a go at a bit of command to get some get some feelings fleshed into it.
Might wait a few more Zeuses before doing a mission.
If you want to, feel free to jump into a section as Matillas. Just let me know when you want to do it. Because, you know, with someone else making the plans and basically... so I'll take the other role of it. So I just sort of throw you in the command seat there with the actual decision making. A lot of times, Two Eyes, you're making the smaller calls to it quickly. You don't need to determine how we're moving to that crossroads. You basically just need to listen to your Seko go, Blue, I want you on the SSR. Freaking doesn't matter how you go about doing it, but you've got your route. From wherever the hell we're going, you get on the SSR and you're moving towards our crossroads.
Okay.
So, yeah, Two Eyes can actually be a lot more relaxing than you might think.
Yeah, I know that I can make plans, it's just explaining how they work in a limited manner is my problem.
Yeah, a lot of the time you don't need to. You just need to sort of set the next point you want people to go on. So Blitz actually brought up there as a comment too, just going, we could have used more cover. So deal, your plan was actually great. It even featured that idea of basically stopping at points so that we could actually see the dude. We just sort of needed to take that into effect of going like, yeah, just red, hold those buildings, blue move else. Cool. Blue's holding, get red to move to the next little mineral or something there. Just like effectively bound it again. So one team is always covering, one team is moving. And if one team that was moving gets hit, gets down, you just pull. Don't keep trying to go with your plan. Don't try to brute force everything. A lot of times it is easier just to pull back, or we end up in the situation we did. Everyone at the bottom of the building going, that was a lot of bad guys.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy. I'm also very tired. I've been up for 21 hours. Fantastic.
Why?
Because I work a lot.
He's a workaholic.
Yeah, I am.
For 21 hours?
No, I didn't work for 21 hours. I've just been up for 21 hours.
Well, yes, but still.
There was some sleep for that. Anyway, so I'm tired. I am happy to take us through another thing if people want. Or, yeah, I'm also happy to call it, let everyone get on with their night. Because I know someone else does also want to do some testing on the
Well, I had fun. I think I learnt a bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Blitz too. Only thing I can think of I missed there, and only because I didn't see usage during it. If you use Q&E, leave.
Yeah, I already know about QE.
And the extra movements and shit.
Not about that.
If you hold control and then either W or S or A or D, you get a whole bunch of extra bits in every area. Yep.
Oh my god, Jesus! I didn't know that was a thing.
Yep, it's one of the things Armor prided itself. It's actually remarkably useful how many times these come
Yeah,
into effect.
if a wall is only slightly tall.
The same deal too. You can go just to barely see under that bit of the fence, or I have many a time decided, I'm just gonna like get as low to the ground as I can and just try to hide in this bush and hope everything goes past.
Fair enough. I also just...
Push to talk.
Yeah, I realize that. I just realized as well how I can actually change my scopes over, so I'm really happy now.
Oh, the control right click for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. These aren't always the scopes we have either, nor this kit. We just play all factions under the sun, to be perfectly honest.
Fair enough.
I just always like give it an ADF kit that's some half decent modern shit because Cool. Well, thank you very much for coming.
Well, thank you. Oh, one more thing,
you.
Blitz. Do not shoot when the mission finished or won screen pops up. People will get mad.
They don't
I-
really get mad anymore, but I will say if you are willing to not shoot just for nicety, it's good. Only
enough.
because if we're checking out the RPT afterwards, it ends up being like 100 lines of just trying to communicate someone firing.
That's right. Sorry, I was actually just like testing out some of my.
No, you're all good
controls
now. I
for
can
stuff.
guarantee you no one's going to be doing stuff by now, but yeah, feel free.
All good.
Cool. Yeah, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, my feelings.
Woo.
Channel
User
switched.
joined your channel.
That was fan-fucking-tastic.
Mhm.
And yeah, for a little controlled thing that was, yeah, not all that in depth with it all, because there's like a million other things to go through. But yeah, that was quick, dirty, just the way we like it in the hood.
Quick and dirty. That's my middle name.
Anyway, I don't know if I'll manage to make tomorrow's mission, but I will. I could be working though. It really depends. Yeah. I'll